Hey guys, it's March 25th. Russ Horn here for the analysis of, well, we're going to start with the Australian dollar, US dollar. Where is it going to go over the next couple of days? Going to take a look at the 4-hour and the daily time frame. Now, if I zoom out a little bit, what we've got is the 21 over the 200 and price moving down. There's a couple of features here that I really like. And what it leads me to think is that we're looking at price getting a little bit lower, possibly into and maybe just below the 200 SMA here. We are seeing, first of all, a really nice level of support. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we've got several instances where this level has not only been support, but also resistance. Let me average that out a little bit better. Price is going to be drawn to this kind of level. All right, so if I draw another one across the top, what I'm looking at is right here, we have this great level of resistance. Now, what we've got is a rejection spike. We've got this level of resistance, and price had punched through it, but couldn't close above it, and then got driven back down. That's a rejection spike. It's a tradable formation. And this also leads me to think that we could see price moving down. We've got the 21 that's moved just over the 200, and right now the 55 is also moved over the 200. And when this happens, when we get these moving averages drop over the 200, they generally want to pull back. It's a retest, and it's going to be at least to the 55. Generally the retest will go when they're this close together to the 200, but the 55 becomes safe. So I believe we're going to get down to the 55. Take a look at the daily time frame. Is there anything on the daily time frame that will confirm what we're seeing on the 4-hour? And I think so. We have a very strong downtrend. We've got the 200, the 55, the 21 all in order. Price has pulled up into the 55 and is on its way back down. So we're using the 55 as dynamic resistance right now. And we've seen 1, 2, 3 really clean instances of that here. Price broke above the 21 using the 55, and we're going to move back down. Now, where can it go here? If it does move down, how far can it go? Well, what I'd like to see is on the higher time frame that we get into sort of this region, this low, and it could even be lower. This level here, this middle level, is really going to be the test, though. We're going to see price get to this level, and because of this divergence setup that we're seeing on the MACD, this could be a retest, a test of this level, and then a move back up. If we break above these highs, we could see it over the next couple of weeks get as far as the 200. We could see a total reversal here. But that's a challenge right now. We're going to see how it plays out. I'd like to see it get to about the 0.7736 level. And then from here, we want to play it by ear. See what's going to happen. If it breaks below that level, where can it go? What would be safer are these areas of support. Price is going to be drawn to that. If we can get a nice close below, we can see price pull back, use this area of support now as resistance, and then draw back down. So my very quick couple of days projection would be that we see price get into the 55 to 200 on the 4-hour time frame. Let's take a look at another currency pair. How about the pound US dollar? All right, pound US dollar on the daily. Let's look at the 4-hour first. On the 4-hour, we've got quite a formation happening here. This is it's a triangle. You may call it a pennant. Now, this is very steep. What I don't like about this particular one is how close it's getting to the cross here of the two trend lines. Price has got really close to this area. This is what's been dubbed the no zone. And once price gets into that, there's a good chance that it just kind of meanders its way out through the front and just keeps going sideways, and the formation really falls apart. Things that we have going in our favor, though, are we've got a down trend. Price did reach up to the 200. This long spike up could qualify as that reach to the 200. When we get the moving averages dropping below the 200, price tends to want to make a run for the 200, and this could qualify as that run. If I zoom out a little bit, what we've got is this nice long move to the downside, and then a shot back up and this tightening range. So what we have is a 70% chance that there's going to be a breakout, and that breakout is going to be to the downside. If I take a look at the daily, we have this nice trend to the downside. Now we've got the 200 is over top of the 55, over top of the 21. Everything is looking very nice to the short side. Now, is there anything in here? We've got this low that I'm really watching, and this new low. But there's no real divergence on any of the indicators. Not on the histograms, the MACD line, or stochastics. So what I would like to see, what would make me comfortable, is we get that breakout to the downside and the move a little bit lower than what we see here, which would make this a nice target. We get a breakout to the downside, we use this low as a target for our shorts. I would like to see price get a little bit lower than that. And from that, we're going to see a lower low, and then on whichever indicator you choose, we're going to see a higher low. We're going to have that regular divergence that is going to fire us back to the upside again. Now, what I'd like to see is that we get that divergence in here. Got a lot of lines on the chart. Please bear with me. Close above the trend line, and then market can make its way up to the 55. And then from there, I'd like to take another moment and reassess and see where we're going to go. But I'd like to see that over the next couple days that the price drops down. Now this may take a week, so this might be playing out all next week as well, simply because of what I'd like to see happen on the daily time frame. And of course, we've got 2 days left in the week. All of this action likely isn't going to happen in 2 days, but it's possible. So back to the 4 hour. So we've got that validation. We've got the trend to the downside on the 4 hour. We've got it to the downside on the daily. I'm liking the shorts on the pound US dollar. I'll be looking for the breakout. And then I think because it's so tight into the nose of that formation, I'd be interested in looking for it to also get below this level of very nice support and resistance. We've got a level of support, resistance, and support. Price can break below that, and I think we've got a nice move to the bottom here. Now, I'm not going to go right to the bottom, but about there. All right, I hope this helps. I think this is going to be it for this video. Again, it's March 25th. My name is Russ Horn. Hope you guys have a great trading week.